Alright guys, there's Ernest once again with you in the shop, and I've got a little bit different video for everybody today. Today, instead of a traditional lure review, tackle review, unboxing, I've got kind of a unboxing first impression type video for you guys. I got some baits today in from a new company, and they're called Bass Swacker Baits. Been talking with the guy and about these baits, and I said, well, let me order some from you. So I got those in today. Sent me a few samples as well. So what I wanted to do today was kind of a first impression of these baits. Not had a chance to get out on the water with these yet, which I will in a couple of days, and I'll get you guys an update on that. But this is kind of a first impression of the company and the baits and everything. What Bass Swacker is a new company. I think they've got about 14 baits now, and they do a lot of custom work. They can color match. If you've got a specific color in mind for a bait, they can match that up. If you've seen a bait that may be discontinued, or you like this color but they don't make it in this bait, then contact those guys and they can color match that. If you want something custom, they can definitely do that. So, and they've got a lot of neat stuff going on for them. So what I will do today is I'm going to go through a couple of baits that I ordered, kind of give you my first impression, what I think about them. So here we go. First one is the crawl that I ordered. I ordered a few of these in a couple of different colors, and my initial reaction is I really like it. The body on this thing is really, really thick. Let me get you kind of a better view of that. It's like a 3.5 inch crawl, I believe. But one thing that has really stuck out to me, not only this bait but all of them, is that the bodies of these baits are really thick. It's really going to hold a hook really good. But as far as, you know, where the business end, the action comes into play, super, super soft. All of these baits are super soft on the end. As you can see on this crawl, it's got some little appendages, some little flanges on there. And that's really going to put out a lot of action. And, you know, these ends are tough. You know, they're not just going to fall off like some other baits do that I've tried. Really, really well made. Super thick bodies. Really good action on the ends of these crawls where it counts. That's their 3.5 inch crawl. They've got kind of a creature bug style bait as well. Sent me a couple of those. See if you can get a good view of that. Again, really, really tough ribbed body, and super, super soft action on the ends of these things. So that is a crawl. Another bait that I do a lot of drop shotting with, and this is their, I think it's the baby eel they call it. And again, really, really thick body, strong, and, you know, really nice supple action on the tail. You know, a lot of baits, it's hard to get a durable bait that's got a good action. You can get a durable bait, but the action's not there. You can get a super soft bait, but, you know, after a fish or two, the thing's going to tear all to pieces. So this, I think they found a great, great balance there of durability and action, you know, against super, super soft there. That is their baby eel, and they've got a regular sized eel. And this thing's pretty chunky here. There's my finger to kind of give you a comparison of it. And again, this is not, you know, it's rounded at the top. Good, a lot of meat there to get a hook in. But on the end, it's flat-sided. So that's going to put out a lot of action, especially in current. You drop this on a shaky head, and that thing's just going to go nuts. So I'm really, really loving that. Let's see. Also, they can do, you know, color matching. I've mentioned before, two-tone type baits. If you want the crawls one color and the body another, you know, I think this is a spring crawl. Really good bait, really good action. Let's see here. What else I got? They sent me a few samples, which I was really pleased with, and it really surprised. It was a nice little surprise. This is the 4.5 inch finesse style worm. That's going to be real good on a small shaky head. or a drop shot, really nice. Trick worms, they got a few of those. They got a couple of different style trick worms. This is your, traditional style 6.5 inch trick worm, straight tail worm, whatever you want to call it. This is, I believe this is a special color. This is a highlighted color that will change color in the water depending on sun or shade. So really looking forward to trying that out. That is the normal size trick worm, and this is the thick style trick worm. I use these type of baits on summertime ledge fishing. A big worm instead of, people throw a big ribbon tail worm. This is a little something different. A big straight tail worm on those, they'll get those bass going on that as well. Throw that on a big shaky head or a big jig head, even a Carolina rig. Okay. They've got kind of a brush hog. I think they call it a brush bomber. I'm not real sure. This has got those in today. Really like those. Again, super, super, super soft on the ends of these things. This has got a ribbed middle, which I really like ribbed baits, because what happens is you throw that in there and it's going to get some air bubbles trapped in that thing. And when you twitch it, those air bubbles are going to release, and that'll trigger strikes. Really impressed with that. And I got two more to show you guys. First one is the big ribbon tails. I think they've got these in 13 and 16, I believe, inch. Really super soft and really tough. And there's a couple of colors that they send me on those. Not sure what they call these colors. This one's kind of a June bug color. It's kind of a watermelon green pumpkin type color. You can see that real good. Really, really soft. And the other one, which I was really, really impressed with, this is the paddle tail, big 16.5 inch paddle tail worm. This thing is massive and it is just awesome. And the one thing I really, really like, say you get this thing and say, that thing is just too big. But if you guys, I don't know if you can see this or not, but on the body of this at the top, those things are segmented. So if you want to say, hey, I want to drop this thing down to, maybe a 10-inch worm. Those things are segmented. You can just break those off, or, pinch them off, cut them off, however you want to do it. And then, boom, you got your shorter worm. Same action, same paddle tail. That thing's really going to go in the water. So that, this big worm here, I'm really impressed with this. Very nice worm. Like I say, I'm not going to show you all my colors that I got. I got some secret ones over here. But that is my first impression lure review. Not sure how to call it. On Bass Swacker Baits. I got these in today. I was really excited to get these out here and kind of spread them out and take a look at them, see what all I got. Like I said, they sent me a couple samples. Said, hey man, why don't you try these out and tell me what you think. And I can tell you, overall, I'm very impressed with the baits that I got today. Try not to ramble too much and make this video too long. But a couple things to note about these guys. I will put their information in the description below as far as where you can find them, phone numbers. I think they got a Facebook page and all that necessary information. So that's going to be below here. Take a look at those guys. They can do custom colors. They got standard colors. I think they've got 14 different lure styles to pick from. And and I know the guys personally, so a really good group of guys. And so and I wouldn't push something if I didn't really think that they were going to do good, whether they're my friends or not. I'm just not going to push a bait that I don't believe in. But these, I believe they're really going to be good. I'm looking forward to getting out on the water this weekend in a couple of days. And hopefully I can get some footage of that for you guys as well. But hope you guys like this. I know it's a little bit different from what I usually do. Please, as always, subscribe to this channel. Check out Bass Swacker Baits. Share this, like, comment, the whole 9 yards. You got any questions for me as far as these baits goes, just comment in the description below. Shoot me a message, whatever. I'll get you in touch with those guys as much as I can. But custom colors, anything you're looking for, those guys can help you out. So like, comment, subscribe, share, the whole 9 yards. and I'll be getting out on the water release soon. So, as always, we'll see you down the road.